Hey everybody, thanks for tuning back into Dan Plays. This is a feature I'm going to call, well, I used to call it Dan Demos or Dan Previews, but this isn't really a preview really, because this game's been out forever. This is more of a demo, so I'm renaming the feature Dan Demos. And what I'm going to do is show like different games and stuff, short form. I might do Hearthstone in greater numbers later, but this is the idea for now. So Dan Demos Hearthstone, I might only do this once, I might only show Hearthstone once is what I mean, I might not. We'll see. So this is Hearthstone. I'm doing this one because, you know, I really kind of came onto the game like way late after the first solo adventure and after the first expansion pack, Goblins vs. Gnomes, but I've really come to like it a lot, and I think that, you know, some certain people, like maybe, you know, people who played Magic the Gathering and Pokemon back in the day, and whose names are David, you know, they might think it's pretty cool, but they're not going to try it themselves without knowing if it's any good or not. So, what I'm planning to do, I'm going to show a couple of different modes, and then I'm going to maybe do an arena game, and that'll be it. So, one of the good things about Hearthstone is that you can play it entirely free to play. You don't have to spend a single dollar. And that's appealing for me because, you know, it's just kind of a nice, fun thing to do on a day-to-day basis and to just try out. So one of the first things that you'll have available to you is, you know, just sort of solo adventures, and this will allow you to practice. This will allow you to practice against normal AI, expert AI, and also to do sort of like story games against, you know, like certain bosses, you know, like Anubricon or other guys in the Arachne Quarter, or you know, just different players. And one other thing, these are all, you know, you have to buy these using in-game coins or gold, or you can spend real money, but I choose to usually wait for gold. I don't have enough gold for it. I'm about 70 off, but first I'm going to use some of my gold today anyway, just to show you stuff. But let's play a practice round of something so that you guys can see, or actually I'll play against somebody for real, so you guys can see how the game plays, and then we'll do some, maybe check out a solo adventure, and then an arena run. So the main difference between Hearthstone and something like Magic the Gathering is that you have classes, just like you did in Warcraft. You have all the same 9 classes: Warrior, Shaman, Rogue, Paladin, Hunter, Druid, Warlock, Mage, and Priest. And they all have abilities to them that are kind of like their counterparts in the game. Like Warriors can give themselves armor, Warlocks can life tap, you know, stuff like that. But, and so these are like the real basic decks that are kind of weak and just use, you know, sort of non-optimized cards, and these are custom decks. So most of these I kind of was using Icy Vein's basic deck sort of strategy, so I could, you know, to create these all free decks, just to try and have an idea of what you're supposed to do for deck construction. But so here's my Warlock, which is my favorite class so far, and I called it Lock and Roll. We're going to play a match against a random person. So like Magic, the object is to decrease your opponent's health down to 0. Both players start with 30 health. You know, you start with a hand of, I want to say, 3 cards if you go first, 4 if you go second. I don't know. We'll sort of see as the game goes. You know, you have minions like Magic. You have spells. You can have little traps set like Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess, but not like. But you don't have interrupts really like in say Magic, where you could just sort of interrupt spells. Well, not exactly, but I don't know. That's kind of what the secrets are for. And one difference that Min has pointed out to me is that the game also uses the random number generator a little bit more than most collectible card games would. So this is going to be a mirror match, me against Sasuke. The first thing that you do in a match is you get a sort of an initial draw, your starting hand, and you can mulligan them. You can like say, I want to replace this one with a new card. So I'm going to hold on to the Swamp Ooze and the Shattered Sun Cleric, and I'm going to get rid of the Frost Warlord because he costs 5 mana. And the way that the game works is each turn you get another mana crystal, and so that's how you progress. So let me close out of that because that's going to be annoying. Yes. So my opponent right now is picking his initial hand. And since he goes second, he gets a choice of 4 cards, and then he also gets a card called the Coin, which gives him extra mana because he went second. So at any one turn, he can play the coin and get an extra mana. hopefully my decision to play against a real opponent isn't going to make this the slowest thing ever, because this guy is mulliganing really, really slowly. And hopefully he doesn't like just drop or something. I don't know. So I guess I'll explain some of this stuff here. So taunts mean that the person will have to attack it. So if I play that Senjin Shield Master, when he's out on his turn, people have to attack it. So I don't have any, like, I only have 1 mana crystal when my turn starts, or when the game starts, so I can't play anything right now, although there are 1 and 0 mana cards. This is my hero ability. As a Warlock, I can take 2 damage, and it enables me to draw another card. This is Gul'dan, that's me. That's Gul'dan, that's him. And he has the same hero thing. You can highlight anything to see sort of what it does. You can click on the little elements and make stuff happen. Broke that guy's eye. Break these ropes. So he played a Murloc Raider, 2 attack, 1 health. So anytime it attacks, it does 2 damage. Anytime it gets, you know, like it has 1 HP to sort of offset that. So I'm going to play this Acidic Swamp Ooze. And my opponent doesn't have a weapon right now, but if he did, that's the Battle Cry is an ability that's played when you play your card. So if he had a weapon, it would have destroyed it with a little acid, and then it's the end of my turn. Next turn, I might play the Ogre Brute. It has a 50% chance to attack the wrong enemy, so you can see there's the RNG play. But that's okay, because it's a little bit cheaper because of that, because otherwise a 4/4 minion is pretty strong for 3 mana. And then that little gear there means that it came from the Goblins versus Gnomes pack. You can say hi to people. That's the only way you can talk to people, so it's not like StarCraft or Warcraft where people can type all kinds of heinous shit. So this minion right here, it has a battle cry that gives a friendly minion +1 health and +1 attack. So if I play that, then I pick a minion and he gets a thing. So he's going to trade his minion in for mine, which is actually a pretty good trade. He's going to throw out a Raptor. And his Raptor now has 3 attack and 2 health. Okay, so now I have 3 mana, and I can play the Cleric, but it's kind of a bad play because he can't battle cry anybody. So instead I'll play my Ogre Brute. And you can't attack on the first turn that you play minion, so he's sleeping right now. His minion is now not sleeping. He's probably going to attack me with it, instead of trading it in to just drop my guy to 1 health. But we'll see. It also will depend on what cards he has in his deck. He might have like something that would damage my ogre before needing to, so that he would kill it instead of just sort of knock against it and not kill it. Boy, I really wish I'd played the AI just to show stuff, because this guy takes forever. We can start a little fire. But I don't think you can do anything after that. Okay, so he played a Bluegill Warrior, and it has charge, which means he can attack on its first turn. And so does that boar. So, and then he also is going to play Soulfire, probably. Yep. So he's going to deal 4 damage. He's going to lose a card, and then he's going to deal 5/6 damage to me. If he's fast enough, I guess. I don't know. Maybe there's also network slowness. So I could do a couple different things. I could use a Soulfire to kill him. I can pull out my taunt guy, but he's gonna. Oh, I don't know if he disconnected, but I just won. So that's kind of how it goes. Usually you play until you win, but so let's just do a solo adventure so you can see a little bit, you know, in sort of a fast skill. Or a fast pace, what it's like. I'm going to do one of the Naxxramas ones. So this is kind of like an adventure, and when you beat different bosses, you get,
He's a giant spider!
You get sort of cards as prizes for it. I've already beaten all of them in this wing, but, so I'm not going to get any cards from this, but, you know, this is sort of a... So it's me versus the spider. Now, Maexna, is not a normal, I'm gonna keep this hand, because it's not so bad. It's not a normal hero, like nobody can actually play as Maexna, but, so she has like sort of unique things. She can return a random enemy minion to my hand, and So I'm going to play this Clockwork Gnome first, and a Death Rattle is when it dies, it does something, so when he dies, he's going to put a spare card part in my hand. So it looks like Maxine is going to use her coin really early, and she's going to play a Haunted Creeper, which are kind of cool cards. I have one of these too, so when it dies, it summons 2 1/1 spiders. So really what it means is just that they become kind of annoying to clear off of the board. So I'm going to put mine out. I'm going to trade into them. I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have just attacked, but whatever. And I have Emergency Coolant now, so for 1 mana I can freeze a minion. That keeps it from doing anything. So now, see, I think made a mistake. Now both of these guys are there and able to attack. But here's what I can do. I can use Soulfire to kill one of these guys, and that'll let me draw a card. So I can just got a note of it. And I can trade this guy into this spider and get 2 of my own dudes. And I'm going to life tap to get another card. I don't know if I'm making the right plays, but so this guy's stealth, and at the start of every turn he's going to go +1/+1, so he's going to keep improving. And because he's stealth, I can't target him. So I'm going to get rid of his little wolf here, and then I'm going to play this Razorfen Hunter, which is going to summon a little boar as well. And I can't freeze it because I can't target it, so let's end the turn. And I can't, like, life tap or something. So now, at the start of his turn, now he's a 3/3 enemy. So, and now any minion... Oh, so now he's exposed, and he can be seen. So any minion who attacks this Cobra is going to die. And this guy has 3 attack. So what should I do? I guess if I... Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the Shattered Sun Cleric. I'm going to use its ability to give this guy 3/4. So now he's going to live through this attack. He still has 1 HP, so next turn he could actually attack this guy and kill it. So I'm going to use the boar to attack here. And I still have 2 mana, so I'm going to take out 2 more HP and get another card. Which seems like a dangerous move, but it's actually not so bad because I'm giving myself more options next turn. So he attacked that boar and he killed it. It was going to die anyway. This guy is stronger when I have mechs out. I don't have any mechs out. So what can I do? Let's see. I guess no matter what, if I attack this guy with him, he's going to die. So I'm going to... Well, I have... Let's see, this guy will get stronger for every person who's on the battlefield. So if I play him now, he'll be 6/6. So I'm going to do that instead. I'm going to play this guy just to have him... I should have played him before, honestly, to make this guy stronger. I messed that up. So I'm going to kill this guy by playing that. And instead of attacking that spider and creating 2 more, I'm going to attack there. And... maybe I'll pull this guy out, just for kicks. He's another target. So now he's going to go up to 3/3, because he has that ability. Oh, he just returned my...
Who just had his minion webbed?
Ugh.
Doomed.
So now he might actually... well, he can't trade it. So I'm going to use this guy to take out this guy, because that's not a bad play. Alright. This guy's back in my hand now because he got put there. I can play... I'm going to attack one of these spiders and take it off the board. Let's see, I have 7 mana, so I can play a minion and put that guy back out. So let's do that. And now he's again a 6/6, and he's ready for the next turn. Alright, so so now with this guy, if you don't kill him on a given turn, he keeps sending my guy away. So now he has 2 more guys, because that... oh no, that guy's not dead yet. Okay. So, what should I do here? Let's see, I can play this Infernal, and he'll deal 1 damage to everything. Including him and the bad guy, which gets those guys out. And I'm going to kill that. And then, that's it for now. I'm a little worried about life tapping too much, because I'm getting low on health, but maybe I should. No, man, I should have left that. He keeps doing that. Return a random friendly minion to your hand. That guy does when he dies. And then random beast card to your hand is when he dies. Okay, so we're gonna play this guy again. Nope, that wasn't what I was gonna play. Okay, we're gonna play this guy again to kill a bunch of things before. I'm gonna freeze this guy, and I'm gonna play my own spiders.
Job's done.
Someone's a Finkel Einhorn for your opponent. I don't know what that is. He just returned my creeper, which I think is a weird choice, but whatever. Okay. I'm gonna... This guy's really strong. I'm gonna sacrifice a card. I should have played another card first. Play this guy. And this guy, who's gonna make everybody stronger.
The might of Stormwind!
And then, God, that guy does 9 damage. If I don't kill him or him, what is his death row? He's Finkel Einhorn. I don't know what that is. And he's gonna give him a random friendly minion. So I'm gonna take out the bigger threat with my Infernal. Now I have a Finkel
I've been
Einhorn.
inside that thing for months.
So I have a 4/4 card. Now I don't understand what the point of that card for him was, but whatever. Oh, and now he's in my hand. And he has another one of those, and he traded that out and got another card in his hand. Oh, he got that guy back, and now he played it again. What a weird choice. So he's going to destroy a minion and return it to life with full health. So he got another card in his hand because he killed that, and he's going to do it again. He's going to get another one. It's a random beast card, so now he has 2 more beast cards in his hand. That's an interesting choice. Okay, so okay, let's get as many cards out. Let's go 2, 3. So now this guy's going to be pretty strong. Now he's 9/9. We're going to use this guy to kill that. Give him another beast. Use that to attack him. Okay, let's see what he plays next time. He has 10 mana, and he can play a lot of things. He's going to return my Finkel for whatever reason back to my hand. I'm going to play a Stealth Tiger, which is bad because he'll deal 5 damage to me, and I only have 11 health. I'm going to play this guy who has Taunt, which means that he has to attack it. And I'm going to play this Ogre because he's pretty strong. Alright, so now I have a lot of damage on the board. 6, 5. He could randomly attack somebody else, and actually I won. So, and that's kind of how you play. So there's one other mode that I think is pretty cool because, you know, oh, impossible, this is over. So what did I get 300 gold for? 100 games in any mode. Hey, that's pretty neat. That was a nice little treat for me because now I can do a couple things. I can buy another one of these, which is what I wanted. So I'll be able to play the next quarter. Alright, purchase complete. So I can unlock it now. So the little key will go in there. Play quarter unlocked. Sweet deal. So I'll be able to get 3 more cards, and then this card for beating the boss. Now this guy's available to me. And I'll still have enough gold to play in the arena. So, well, let me show you the collection real quick. So this is how you can build decks and stuff. You know, I can go new deck, and I pick a class, let's say Priest. And I can either get help by having it suggest cards, or, you know, I can just sort of build it using the cards that I have in here. So, like, you can have 2 of any card in your deck. I don't know, I'm not picking good cards, I'm just picking cards. And you get up to 30 cards, and that's your deck. Yeah, this is a terrible deck. We're up to 30, and you can see that's my little mana curve. I have 19 1-mana cards, and, like, you know, it's not a good deck. So, we'll just, done. I don't know, I'm going to delete it. The other thing that you can do in here is you can craft new cards. So like say I know that I want, and I do know that I want this Power Overwhelming. So Power Overwhelming is here. I have 35 dust. If I had 5 more dust, I could craft the card myself. You know, this is a card that I want because it's a good card for warlocks. You know, +4/+4 until the end of the turn, then it dies. But I can't afford it, and also I could disenchant it and get dust out of it as well. So the arena. The arena is a neat mode in that, you know, your deck can only be composed of cards that you have, and so that's hard when you're playing free to play. Maybe you don't get the cards that you want, maybe you do, I don't know. But if you play in the arena, what you do is you get to pick from 3 random heroes, and then you get to, after that, construct a deck entirely randomly, and everybody has access to the same cards, and so you make a choice. You know, you battle somebody in that way, and you play until you die 3 times. And the more wins that you get, the more rewards that you get. So in honor of Min, I'm going to play
to awaken me.
So, and druids, their powers that you can make them attack and they let armor in that same thing. So I picked druid. So now this is the first sort of set. These are, I think, druid cards. So recycle, shuffle an enemy minion into your opponent's deck. That's weird. So it's one of their minions, and you're putting it like deep into their deck. Taunt and Divine Shield, and this guy Mech Bearcat. Add a spare part to your hand. That's cool. I'm gonna go Mech Bearcat. Why not? Because it's kind of goofy. But you can see my mana curve here. We want sort of. Well, Starfire is a good card to have to clear guys, and it gives you card draw. So, but also Scarlet Crusader is not so bad. 1 health, but it has a Divine Shield, which means it has infinite health for the first hit, and then 1 health for the second hit. I'm gonna go Scarlet Crusader. Frost Elemental, Battlecry, freeze a character, so I get to freeze something when I draw it. It's 6 mana though. I'm gonna sort of try to build out my mana curve low and then move upward. Monty Berserker, Enrage means like when it takes damage, it's gonna be +3 attack after that. That's a good synergy with like a mage or something. Druid of the Claw, charge or +2 health and taunt. That's pretty cool. Nirubar, Weblord, minions with Battlecry cost 2 more. So that applies to everybody. So if I don't have a lot of Battlecries, it makes it so that if my opponent does, they're going to have to use more mana to do it. I'm going to go Druid of the Claw because that's like seems like a pretty cool Druid card. Target Dummy's cool. 0 mana, and it'll buy me some time if I need to. Crazy Alchemist, swap the attack and health of a minion. That's kind of neat too. Starfall, deal 5 damage to a minion or 2 damage to all enemy minions. Ooh, this is a good one. Let's go Crazed Alchemist, because I can do some fancy stuff to enemies like that. Give a minion +4 attack or +4 health and taunt for the Mark of Nature. Venture Co. Mercenary. That's a weird effect. I'm going to go Mark of Nature on this one. Innervate. This is a good, solid Druid card. 2 mana crystals this turn, so, you know, on any turn I can have 2 more mana crystals. So I'll go with that. Poison Seeds. Destroy all minions and summon 2/2 treants to replace them. That's kind of neat. Dalaran Mage. Wrath. Deal 3 damage to a minion or 1 damage and draw a card. Druids have a lot of weird sort of trade-offs like that. Right now I have a lot of spells and not a lot of guys, so I'm going to go Dalaran Mage. Wild Growth, this is almost a no-brainer. You get an empty mana crystal pretty, you know, whenever you play this card, and it's permanent, not like the Innervate, so I'm going to go with that. Okay. Matter Bomber. Ooh, this is a pretty cool card. A lot of people play it. It's 6 damage randomly split between all of their characters. That's including yourself. Twilight Drake, 1 health for each card in your hand. That's kind of neat to defend, and also if you have a lot of draw. Defender of Argus, give adjacent minions +1/+1 and taunt. That's another good one. I'm gonna go with the. I don't have any 4 cards here, so maybe I'll go with the Defender of Argus. Pint-sized Summoner. First minion you play each turn costs 1 mana less. That's if he's out on the board. Pyromancer, after you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to all minions. That's neat. And a target dummy. I'm going to go with the summoner. Okay, on this play, I'm going to go Grizzly, although I do need to start getting stronger minions, but I'm still going to go Grizzly. Mark of the Wild, I love this card. You give a minion taunt and +2/+2. It's pretty powerful. Alright, but I need to stop taking so many of these. Okay, Druid of the Claw. I'll take one of those. Or should I take Lord of the Arena? I'm going to go Druid of the Claw. Naturalize. Destroy a minion. Your opponent draws 2 cards. That's interesting, especially if you want to make them run out of cards. Restore 4 health to your hero. I don't want that, really. Poison Seeds. Destroy a minion and summon 2/2 treants to replace them. That could be useful if I run into a lot of trouble. But I'm going to go with the just straight up destroy a minion card. Alright, we got Starfall. 5 damage to a minion. I think we saw this before and I don't have it. Nourish. Gain 2 mana crystals or draw 3 cards. That's pretty good. Savagery. Deal damage equal to your minion's attack to a minion. So I can, if I have a lot of high attack minions, or I can just do random burst damage. I'm going to go Savagery. Nomergon Infantry, Charge and Taunt. Not that sexy. I'm going to go with the Dragonling Mechanic because I don't really have any 4 cards. Give a minion +2 attack this turn. That's pretty good. Or I can go with +1/+1 for 3 mana. I'm going to go with the easy start. Destroy minion, your opponent draws 2 cards. I can get another one of those because you can have 2 of the same card in a hand or in a deck. Or I can go Innervate. I'm gonna go Innervate because I like that card. Mana Addict. Whenever you cast a spell, gain 2 attack this turn. So that guy will gain a lot of attack every time. At the end of your turn, give another random friendly minion +1 attack. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna go Master Swordsmith. Wrath. Choose one. Deal 3 damage to a minion or 1 damage and draw a card. I'm gonna go with do I have a lot of Battlecry minions? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Let's go with Claw. Because that'll allow me to help clean minions as well. Cold Light Seer, give all other Murlocs +2 health. If you control a secret at the end of your turn, restore 4 health. I don't have secrets. Deal 4 damage to himself, but then he's also 4 damage. I don't have any other Murlocs in my deck, so I'm going to go into Blade Master. Anodized Robocub. This is one of my favorite cards. Because you get to pick whether it has more attack or more health, and it has taunt. I'm going to go with that. I need powerful minions now, so no more picking low things. Whenever a friendly mech dies, again +2/+2. I don't have enough mechs in my deck to make that worth it. Summons 3 2/2 treants with charge that die at the end of the turn. That's pretty good because I can deal burst 6 damage and for 6 mana, or I can do this guy 2 cards to restore 5 health for 7 mana. I don't really have any high mana cards. I'll go with that guy. Kezan Mystic, take control of random enemy secret, a Murloc, or a Mech Bearcat. I'm going to go with another Mech Bearcat. I think I had one of these already, so now I have 2. I can't pick any more. Have +2 attack while you have a mech, 2 mana crystals this turn, 1 spell damage. I'm going to go with... I have a couple mechs, so this guy might actually get some use. I want sort of higher mana guys, because my mana curve is pretty low. Oh, Ironbark Protector is pretty solid. I might go with that guy. Yeah, I'm going to go Ironbark Protector. It's going to be sort of my strong guy. Fen Creeper has Taunt. I'm going to go with... this guy's Divine Shield and he's 3/3. That's not so bad. I'm going to get another 4 card. Because I'm supposed to... Ooh, Taunt, Death Rattle, deal 2 damage to all characters. That's kind of neat. Whenever cast a spell, gain 2 attack. No. Take control of random enemy secrets. This guy. Alright, and that's it. That's my deck. It's kind of a weird deck. What does this do? I guess if I can quit if I do that. Let's play. I'm probably going to lose. Oh, man. But maybe I'll win one. I don't know. I'm not really good at building decks. And we'll see how this goes, if it goes at all. Hopefully it does. Okay. So now... And Keep in mind that whoever I was playing had the same seed, so they got to build the deck using the same sort of cards. So paladins can summon little guys to fight with them. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going second, but I still don't really want to do 5 cards. Because, I don't know, you kind of want a smooth curve as you start the game. So I'm going to get rid of those guys. And I'm going to... Oh, I have a 1 and another 1, but not good ones. Deal damage equal to your hero's attack to a minion. Oh no, that was wrong. I did that wrong. I shouldn't have that card. I did that stupidly. So I'm going to use this little mana crystal, and I'll beat now up to 3 mana. Then I'll use this mana crystal. I can play a 4 mana guy really early, although it's not a smart play. That was kind of a dumb play, but I don't know. It was funny. Because he'll attack it, he'll lose his shield, I'll lose my shield. Kind of a waste for a turn 1 move. That was a mistake.
A natural mistake.
A natural mistake. So now he has a weapon. So he's going to actually attack me. He took 3 damage because he did. He's going to give his minion +3 attack. So now actually his minion's going to get a free attack on me. For kind of nothing. Okay. So let me... See, this is damage equal to your hero's attack, and my hero's attack is 0. So I'm going to actually get an armor. Now my hero's attack is 1. I can take 3 damage and kill it. Yeah, I'm going to do that.
For the wild.
So now I'm down to 27 health. We're even. Not a good even, though. He can deal 1 damage for 3 more times, because that's what that is. That number is his number of attacks. Okay, so he recruited the little guy. Swap the health and mana, so I'm going to save that guy for later. I'm going to play this guy. So he comes out and he hurts himself, but you know, he's still a 4 damage guy, so that's not so bad. So let's see what he does. He might just attack him 2 times, like once with that guy and once with that, or he might just use those to attack me. I don't know. So this guy, when he dies, will summon a random 2-cost minion. I think we saw that guy. So he chose not to attack at all. Okay, so here's the little Robocub who I love. I'm going to play him, and I'm going to pick the +1 health. No, I'm going to pick the +1 attack, because then if he attacks this one, I'll kill it. And then I'll... Oh, I could actually swap his health and attack. I'm going to use this guy to kill that guy, because he won't take any damage at all, because he has attack him. And he also can't now use that minion to drop him to 1 health, and then use that to hit me again, to save that guy. So if he wants to get through my barrier, he's got to attack it. So that's why I made that decision, although we'll see if it proved to be a good one or not. So he's going to change a minion's attack to 1, and then he's going to give him a divine shield, so now he can attack and he won't die. You just get the... Yep, okay. And now he's going to attack my guy. Well, that was a good play. I'll pull this guy out. It's 3 attack and 1 health. Alright, so now I only have 1 attack on my guy. I can't really do anything with him. I could trade him. I don't know if I want to use this yet. Sort of kill a 4 health guy.
For the wild.
I'll take 1 damage there, and I'll take out that guy. I didn't need to do that, but there we go. Alright, so it has Divine Shield, but doesn't have Taunt, so they don't actually have to attack it. But it can definitely do... It can kill either of these guys. So he just put a shielded mini-bot there.
Reporting for duty.
He called out one of his dudes. He's going to attack him to clear my shield. Maybe. What's he gonna do? Let's see. If he has another card that'll deal damage, he can get rid of my shield and then he can attack it. Let's see what he chooses. Deal 1 damage to all minions when he dies, and he has taunt. Yeah, so that's why he did that now. And now he's gonna trade one of these guys. Nope, he decided not to trade because he has me on the ropes. So, what should I do? I'm gonna get rid of his 4 damage card. Maybe I should have done that earlier. I don't know. I'm gonna gain an empty mana, so I'm up to 7. Okay. That sucks. I'm gonna clear his taunt. And they all took damage because my guy was protected. I'm gonna cast a spell, or I'm gonna use my hero thing. I'm gonna attack that guy with 1 damage. Oh, I did that backwards. I should have done it the other way. Although I don't think I could have. I think I'm gonna lose because I made like a really bad deck. But it's kind of cool that I got to even make one that's just random and has nothing to do with any of the cards that I own. Let's see how this continues. I should probably concede, but I want to just keep going because I don't even remember all the cards that are in this deck. So, you know, there could be all sorts of weird things coming in soon. Okay, Mark of Nature. Give a minion +4 attack or +4 health and taunt. So I'm going to play this guy. I'm going to lower this guy's attack. I'm going to play this guy. I'm going to give 4 health and taunt to him. I'm going to give myself a thing. I'm going to clear that, and that's my turn. Kind of a weird choice, but now he has to deal with my minion in some way. I don't know if he has some sort of clear or if he doesn't, but he's got to do something. And we'll see what he does. I can take out this guy with this guy because he has 2 attack, but this guy is going to live if he attacks, and that'll drop me down to 5, 4, 2, so he'll be able to attack it again. We'll see what he plays. He probably has some minions in there. He's got 17 cards, I got 19. I think putting all these innervates in my deck was a mistake. Let's see, open that up. Launch some fireworks. 4 health your hero and 2+2 attack this turn. So now he's going to get 2 health. And he's going to just do 6 damage in 1 hit. So that was sucky. I'm down to 6 health. And I think I'm officially going to lose. Yep. I don't know if there's much I can do.
I can fix anything.
This guy I can clear his shield, but it doesn't really matter. So 2, 4, 5, and 4. I lost pretty much. So I'm gonna let him finish it anyway, so you can see me explode. I think I lost a different game. Yeah.
My
thanks. And then maybe a well played. And then a well played. Because now he has dropped me down to 2. Come on. He wants to drop me to negative. He should have just dropped me down to 0. But anyway, so now you kind of see this is Hearthstone. Sometimes you make shitty arena decks, sometimes you don't. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you try it out, Dave, because it's pretty cool. Alright, see you next time on Dan Demo.